Tonight on the North American Friends Movie Club.
Angry orcs.
Temperamental trees.
And a totally normal guy named Wormtongue.
We watched the 2002 epic high fantasy adventure film, The Two Towers.
So, retreat to your fortified movie castle.
And sharpen the tip of your movie arrows.
Because it looks like movies are back on the menu, boys.
This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and you might notice something about the name of our show. And that's Friends comes before Movie Club. Because it's more important. So I got to ask my two little orcs. How we doing?
Oh, that's good. That's good orc sounds. Nice.
Thank you. I get it. You know, I think the key to doing a good orc is having a lot of phlegm.
The key to a good orc is having a good hork.
Yeah.
Oh, allergies help with that.
Yeah. You know, the orcs are like deep in the antihistamines. Like they are snoozling, and you would give them an antihistamine and they would turn into elves.
No.
You cover their mouth, they die.
Exactly. They cannot breathe. They got little nostrils. But we'll talk about the movie later. We'll talk about it.
Nate, you okay, Nate?
I'm good.
Feel like you died there, but I feel like that was your last breath.
How is everyone? We didn't record last Friday because I was throwing up.
Oh, no.
But we won't talk about it.
No?
Well, it is interesting because I thought it was food poisoning, but it wasn't, because it was only going up. It wasn't going up and down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh,
I understand. Yeah, I understand.
I get you. You were throwing up. Okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but there was nothing going down. So that must have been a real bug. And I haven't had one of those in a long time.
A classic bug.
A classic bug.
Back
like
from
I'm in
2018? Like, what the fuck?
I know, right? But I'm better. I'm better now. I was going to tell you guys, I have two things to say to catch up. First thing is, I worked this morning and I needed to eat something before we did the podcast so I could have energy.
Of course.
And so, of course, I went to a gas station.
As one does.
Is this a glizzy report?
What's glizzy?
Hot dog.
No, because so there's these the cheap family-owned gas stations have their own fried chicken.
Okay.
And I got 3
House of 1,000 Corpses.
Exactly.
I love that
exactly.
this story was comes immediately after I had a real bad bug.
Yeah.
It wasn't
know,
food
I
poisoning
know.
though, but I'm going to make sure.
This is how you know she's back.
Hey, you fall off to get back up on that horse, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I got 3 chicken tenders, and I were some of the best chicken tenders I've ever had. You could put these in a fine dining restaurant, and people would be like, "Yes, these are chicken tenders." Like, I was so pleased with it, and I just ate. They were so juicy. I ate them dry. I didn't dip them in anything.
Wow.
I just ate the chicken. Anyway, so that's what I had for lunch.
That's good. I hardly dip my chicken tenders in things.
Sometimes you have to, though, if they're dry. No! Zuzu is rubbing her butt on my carpet.
Oh, you don't like that?
No!
Bet you it feels really good though.
Maybe we should try it.
You haven't?
I have not. Have you?
Not yet.
Do you think people do that?
For sure. People do. I'm shocked every single day I open up the internet to find out what people are doing.
That's a good point.
I was thinking the other day, I don't want to talk about politics, but after the election, how it basically divided the country and everyone mad at each other and hated each other. And I realize this is why the Costco guys are extremely popular.
I
Okay.
really want to see you tie this together. I'm excited for this.
Because their policy is bringing the boom.
Okay.
And what do they do every single bit of content they release?
They bring the boom?
They bring a boom. They don't say they're going to do something and not do it. They literally do the same video every fucking... You know what you're getting when you click on the video. You're going to get AJ saying, double chunk chocolate cookie. And kids are going to be eating stuff and they're going to be bringing the boom, flexing. And that's what every single episode is. And you know what? There's no false promises.
They deliver on the promise.
Yeah. And that's all people want nowadays is consistency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? It
just seems kind of dumb. It's just kind of dumb.
What isn't dumb nowadays? Really, when you think about it. When you think about it. Well, yeah, we'll get to that. But what isn't all politics is dumb?
We're in a particularly stupid fucking time, that's for sure.
I'm just very nihilistic about all of it. I just think this is what we are as human. Nothing has changed, no matter how sophisticated, no matter how much technology we have, no matter how the world grows to be more understanding of each other and each other's culture. Like, ultimately, we're all deeply selfish and have so much trauma and pain that the world will destroy itself. Like, I really believe that now. We are on a trajectory to annihilation eventually. Because what else is there? Like, every 100 years, we have these big, horrible things that happen. Eventually, we're going to kill each other. I know that's not... I'm sorry. I'm normally very optimistic.
You went from gas station chicken fingers to this.
Yeah, remember the chicken? You ate them dry, Cate. Remember that? They were so good.
They were very good. They were good.
That's why people just want to get the boom brought to them. They just want the boom brought.
Now I'm on board. I get it. Now I'm on board.
You are hitting on a deeper truth as usual, Brent. Let's give the man his credit.
I wasn't going to say it.
Absolutely.
I wasn't going to say it.
The man his credit it is a sign of where people are at that the Costco guys are thriving at this moment in time.
Everyone is tired of being lied to, misled, and just having the wool pulled over their eyes. Everyone's tired of all that bullshit and fakeness. These fuckers just they don't have anything. No, and know what the best thing is? The girls, the Mama Justice and the daughter, they decided to put out content on their own. And know what they did?
No.
They just brought the boom, but did female versions of it. And I'm like, literally the same videos that the guys put out, they just do the same thing. And that's going to become insanely popular because people know what they're going to get. The boom.
Okay, so we need to change the podcast to be exactly like Joe Rogan or who else? Let's start. We need to let Brent fly down the conspiracy flags.
Oh, really take the chains off.
Yeah, and start
gassing them up, being like,
I don't know if you guys are. I don't know if I'm ready for that to go full Brent. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
That might be the end of the world if Brent lets himself loose.
Could you imagine if we became the second most popular podcast next to Joe Rogan?
That would bode well for humanity.
The last thing I want to say about the election is do you guys ever see the GIF of, I don't know, they're contestants on some kind of show, but they're crying and then the camera sweeps by them and then they make a face like they give a peace sign and a smile and go back to crying?
No.
Okay. Well then, all right. Well, my joke won't. Well, it's kind of the crux of the joke.
I'm sorry.
Nate's going to cut this part out, but that was during when Trump won. Was like she's freaking out, but she's secretly laughing because she gets 4 more years of Trump tweets.
Oh, I see.
You can leave it in, Nate. Just block out her name. That's all.
You got there.
I will send the GIF, and you guys will laugh because that was this person's reaction when Trump won. And I believe people on the toxic X site that constantly tweet about Trump are happy that Trump won because they get 4 years of content.
Well, and now you can make money. I mean,
Yeah.
the more replies, yeah, all of that. So if you get trolled, if you're a troll, I mean, oh God, I really want to leave it.
Oh, I love it. I'll never leave. I think I love it. It's so good. Okay, I have a question for my therapist, Cate.
Brent, are you secretly a Trump supporter? Would you have voted for him if you were American?
Would I have voted for Trump if I was
Mhm.
American? Absolutely not, because it's so archaic. The whole Republican Party's views on things, conservatives things, make me laugh.
I just wanted to know if you would have voted for him. That's all
No,
I.
I absolutely not. Here's my therapist question for Cate. What does this say about me, Catherine? I've decided to, the same time, the book I'm reading takes place during the start of COVID-19 in Ireland, and there's a murder. And the docuseries I'm watching is a 6-hour, 6-part documentary on September 11th.
Mm.
So why am I taking the two biggest news stories in the last 30 years? Why am I doing it at the same time?
Maybe because this is a time of such upheaval, and those are historical narratives that have a beginning, middle, and end, and you know the end of them. So it might be making you feel safer, even though
So
it's dramatic.
You're saying the pandemic is over.
Well, I think we know that it isn't going to kill half the population.
That's
We
true.
know-
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
That was wild, though.
It was
that
fucking crazy, bro.
Did you remember that
Kicked
shit?
out.
yeah,
Holy
it
shit! I
terrible.
remember watching I was watching shit, and me and Melissa just sobbing in our kitchen, like we're gonna die because we both work at the hospital.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're all gonna die. And I was like, now it's like someone that I know has COVID. I'd still say, yeah, come on over. I don't give a fuck.
Really?
Oh, I don't. I get really sick when I have COVID. Like,
I've had it twice, and I was fine.
I
no.
never got it and I don't want it. So I'm like, if anyone's fucking sniffling around me, I'm like, come on, bro.
Look at
No,
us.
don't get it. It still
Look at
kills
us.
people.
Look at us dipping into current events and politics. Okay. All right, never mind. I'll go fuck myself then. How about that? No, it's fine.
we are.
Let's talk about something stupid. Let's talk about something stupid then. Let's get back to
brought up the boom.
That's not stupid. That's an allegory of life for what we should be doing.
Well, Nate doesn't like negativity, and he likes to stay positive and likes to support everyone.
It's only because I'm
probably-
I'm such a deep spring of negativity that if I drill down too deep, it's like what happens with oil and it starts spurting out. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going,
I don't know. Share a negative opinion you have, Nate, because I don't think you share them very frequently.
A negative opinion I have. Oh, I would say this election was one of the most like disappointing things I've ever seen in my entire life. Like truly the disappointment I felt as I watched the results coming in, just like everybody knows who this guy is. He's like, he might be as like from a character perspective, like one of the worst human beings we've ever made. Like this guy's got no morals. And I even like an evil guy every now and then, but this guy's not even evil in an interesting way. He's just evil in a way that's like so small and gross and
self-interested.
Yeah, it's all him. And so I was pretty negative about that. My only hope now is that like him and Elon are about to like get into a fucking flame war with each other T-3 months from now, because neither of those guys can handle another person being the center of attention. So I'm like, okay, I'm looking forward to that. This is going to get fucking crazy in some way where like Trump starts calling Elon a pedo or some shit. Like it's going to get wild.
That's a really good point. That's it. That is something to look forward to, seeing them destroy each other or try to.
Yeah. I would like to see that. I'm also worried for the Ukrainians. I really am. I have a special place in my heart for Ukrainians. My best buds are Ukrainians, and I hate Russian orcs, and I'm like I'm pretty worried about them.
Russian orcs.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Got them.
I just think this is the last thing I want to say about the election is that I think ultimately what it shows is that America cannot elect a woman. Like we really don't, because of our history and how our society is, that a woman in leadership is deeply uncomfortable for a lot of people, whether they say that or not.
The first one you'll get will be a conservative, like a Margaret Thatcher, because
Yeah,
that's the
I
only
bet
way
you're right.
the conservatives will only vote for like a super conservative woman. So if
Yeah.
you're, or maybe 30 years from now, it's like one of the two. Fuck.
Oh.
I do have a positive thing though. I saw my friend who I hadn't seen in like 20 years. She was in town randomly, and so me and her and a couple of friends that we all grew up together went out last night, and it was super duper fun. It's so fun to see someone who you haven't seen in a long time and just not miss a beat.
Oh, I love it.
You know, it's kind of like when we started doing the podcast again after not doing it for years. It's just like, oh yeah, this is so easy. Just slide right in here in the space that I fit.
Does she know about Cate and I?
I don't think so.
Where does she live?
God.
She's in Vancouver right now. And we're
Well,
not.
she's too busy being in a beautiful town.
Yeah, and we're not connected like digitally. The only reason I knew she was in town is because she is connected that way on Facebook or whatever to my other friend.
So did you guys go to high school together?
Her mom was the rabbi at our synagogue.
Oh, cool.
And we were all the same age. So we didn't go to the same school, but that's how we all knew each other in those like formative years growing up, going to each other's bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs.
I was going to ask that. Do all types of Jewish people have female, like, bat mitzvahs? Do all girls, no matter what kind of Jewish girl you are, do they get a bat mitzvah?
Yes.
Or are there some kinds that don't do that?
There maybe is like the like fully insane, like super crazy Orthodox.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but they're like, yeah, I've never met any of those people.
And is it the same? Like, do you guys read the same thing from the Torah?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you remember, can you share any of what you sang or read from your bar mitzvah?
Not even, I couldn't tell you one word. I memorized it phonetically.
You memorized it?
Like,
do you have to memorize it?
Not, well, if you can read it, then you read it. But I can't read Hebrew. So I just was like,
oh, you can't.
I literally, the rabbi.
Hebrew.
Yeah, like some real good Jews can do it, but yeah. So I just had like a tape of the passage that I had to read, and it's not that long, so you just like listen to it and learn it like a song or something.
So you're officially Jewish. You're not just like racially Jewish. You're real Jewish.
In the important ways, you mean like the eyes of God when Judgment Day comes and it's time to sort, the good guys from the bad guys? Yeah, I got this. I got the proper credentials now.
You're locked down.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Brent and I,
sorry guys,
going straight to Jewish hell.
That's
or
fine.
do Jewish people not believe in hell?
No, they
do you
don't.
believe in hell?
No.
Yeah, that's
exist.
cool. So Jules, I think I told you guys this. Jules made up her own religion, and it's called Julianism.
Mm-hmm.
Already like it.
Yeah, in the
one of the
tenets. Yeah, I'd like to know some of the tenets.
Oh my God.
Yeah, wow, Brent.
We both, wow.
Wow.
This episode, we're going to lose a lot of people, but people are going to be like, wow, they both said tenets at the same time.
So one of the tenets, I believe, is you have to like candy, which seems
already on board.
Yeah.
Go on.
Well, and then like wine gums.
Yeah, that's my like, relaxing after work candy. Loosen the tie, pour a cup of wine gums.
And then I think it's just really like you have to love everyone. Like it's that's it. Like
love
it's
everyone and eat candy. This is a religion I can get on board with.
And this ties it all back full circle to simplicity, be consistent, bring the boom, just have some candy and love.
Candy and love.
I agree.
I bring the boom to Julietism.
Speaking of bringing the doom.
Oh,
Okay.
Mount Doom. Boom or Doom. We both did it, Cate. You go ahead, Cate. You take it. Take it.
Well, speaking of bringing the doom boom, we watched Lord of the Rings, the Twin Towers,
Nope.
the Two Towers.
There you
I
go.
know,
Yeah.
I said it on purpose.
Okay.
Okay, sure. That's what I'll say too
Either
every time
way,
I fuck up.
Funny either
Yeah.
way.
And I chose this one because I was so excited after the first one. Would Nate or Brent like to share the plot of this fine film?
Oh, I definitely want to hear Brent do it.
Okay. All right. I'll do it. All right. Just give me a second. I gotta breathe in there. Okay.
I gotta breathe in here.
All right. So this everyone has to just bear with me because I don't know the names, but I know what's going on. Okay. So the Two Towers is the extension of Fellowship of the Ring. It's like 3 hours long. It follows the journey where the Fellowship kind of breaks apart into three factions. You have Sam and Frodo on their little mission with my boy Smeagol, and then you have all the other like the Aragorn and what's his face, Legolas,
Yeah.
Gimli. They go to Rohan with Gandalf comes back. He's gray now, and they go to Rohan to support that upcoming war, and they end up in Helm's Deep. And then you have Pip and Merry who kind of just wander off into the forest after escaping the Urak, and they hitch a ride with the big ass fucking tree, who I kind of related to. And they trick the tree into going south to see where all his friends were murdered by Sauron, who needed the resources to build his legion of war, and they used all the trees to keep the fires going to make up all the resources that they need. So even though the Fellowship was split apart, they all kind of worked as one big wheel of good to fight against Sauron. And they, after a huge battle in Helm's Deep, Sauron's defeated, but all is not well for Mr. Frodo at the end. But that brings us into the third and final Return of the King movie.
Wow. I
Very
was just
good.
not impressed.
Yeah.
I
the whole
was
time.
too. That was very good. I think you should do it every time.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think. Wait, that's a tough one because I was trying to give Cate a compliment, but it sounded like I was saying I
Oh
didn't
no,
want
I
Brent
don't want to
to
do it every
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
No, I don't
yeah.
want to do it every time. Kate's funny when she messes up the names and stuff. No, I don't want to do it all the time.
But, like,
I
I was
got caught
the
in my
one-
own horn blowing there. Yeah.
At the beginning, before we even started recording this podcast, and like
Yeah.
I was texting with Nate, and I was like, Nate, we have to make sure that we tell the plot of the movie so people know what's going on. Not realizing that I was going to be so bad at it. Like I didn't
Yeah.
know that I was going to be really bad at it. So
Mhm.
I just want to
would
apologize
say-
to everyone.
I would say you're really good at it for our purposes.
Yeah. We are ultimately a comedy podcast.
Like, it's a really good part when you're like, and there's like this old guy who looks like an old shriveled up peach. I think he's like old peach man or something. And he comes go. Like, yeah, that's some of my best parts.
And then here comes Peaches at the end. Yeah, that stuff good. That's good stuff.
That's what I like to hear.
Okay. So we watched it and we talked. Well, it's time to talk about all our favorite parts of the Two Towers.
Yeah,
so why don't we
speaking
get
of
into
good
that stuff? Yeah. All right. So here's the thing. I watched the first movie and I was like, yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good. This is the fucking movie.
Okay.
They should have opened with this one.
Okay.
I know
You
that'd be
think?
confusing timeline wise, but this was a film. I was glued for 3 hours. I watched it and just masterful storytelling, beautiful things.
Helm's Gate, man. Helm's
Nope.
Gate.
Helm's Deep.
See, this is what
Helm's
you should have done. Helm's Gate. Helm's Deep, that battle. Whew. I didn't like the battle was amazing, except for the Legolas shield surf. No need of that. That's just
You know what,
stupid.
Brent? you'll find a lot of people who agree with you, because I think a lot of people saw that as like the beginning of a really bad trend for Legolas, where he's doing like he's in the Matrix instead of in the Lord of the Rings. And so,
like there's no need. It cheapened the entire scene, in my opinion. No need to have that.
Yeah,
I liked it.
As I was watching it, I was in my heart conflicted. I'm like, it's kind of like the Star Wars thing. The things that are sick when you're 13 are not the same when you're 37. I'm like, but when I was 13, that fucking ripped. That was fucking cool, man.
It's unbelievable that they won. And I feel like this, not to bring it back to politics, but I watched this the day before the election, and I was like feeling very hopeful that Kamala was going to win, because in Lord of the Rings,
You said, what the fuck is going on? You said Lord of the Wings.
I did. I'm sorry. Lord of the Rings, we win. And like at the very end, the army comes to save them at Helm's Deep, and alas.
Oh, the elves redeem themselves big time.
Wins.
Didn't you get, like, I got goosebumps when he's like, we used to have a bond between men and elves, and we've come to honor that. I was like, damn, they've come to honor that.
Yeah. Them and all their arrows. And then I want to be the guys in the back where you just like shoot and you don't have to like aim at anything. You just have to shoot it real high.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure though. One
get it up
slip,
and over.
And you fucking picture being the guy that fucking shot Gandalf the Grey in the back of the head with an arrow by mistake.
That's tough.
Oh my heart went out for that guy too. The premature bowing.
Yeah, the old man couldn't hold his bow.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah,
we didn't mean to shoot the arrow, but we shot it too early.
And let's be real, those are very hard to shoot. Like shooting a bow and arrow like that is
my hands would be shaking. They'd be wiggling.
I don't think we appreciate how much it would hurt to get hit with an arrow at that speed and distance.
Oh yeah, and I would put poison on it.
What do you mean when you put poison on it?
I don't know.
On the arrow?
Yeah.
Kate's
what kind of poison?
Yeah, Kate's smart.
Itching powder. Put itching powder on it.
Double. You're dying.
I interrupted you, Nate. I'm
sorry.
No,
all I was saying is like, yeah, arrows would hurt. I don't think I had anything other than be like, yeah, I don't want that.
I do have to mention that I will be bringing up Scott again in this episode.
This is probably important to him.
I've known this man for 10 years. I've never realized how much he's in love with these films.
Mm-hmm.
He listened to the Fellowship episode and he reported back that I mentioned him 5 times, and that was good. So he will be mentioned again because I got plenty of texts from Scott during my viewing of this movie. Every 15 minutes, where are you at? What part are you on? What happened? What do you think of this? And then he would tell me, did you get to King Theoden yet? I'm like, no. He's like, okay, when you get there, that's your dual role. And like, I was like, what? He's like, you're going to be one of the guys. And then, Nate, do you want to guess what 2 characters he thinks I was in this movie?
Which 2 characters Scott thinks you were?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm confused by the statement.
And Smeagol.
No, I defended myself that I'm Smeagol. I give a lot of Smeagol vibes. I'll get to that, but he thinks I'm Wormtongue and the sickly King Theoden.
Sickly, white-eyed, milky-eyed Theoden.
Yeah, he thinks
His
that
skin was so gross.
I always talk shit to myself to get things going.
Okay, like whispering in the ear.
Yeah, like, oh, they're making jokes about you. Say something personal about them. Yeah, stuff like that. And I saw that. But listen, Smeagol is a beloved character to me.
He's Winnie the Pooh.
No, he's the right amount of dramatic for me.
Bro, like, there's like every time he gets mad, he like yells and then he'll wait a beat and then go,
yeah, and I'm like, that's what you have to do. You have to be dramatic, but not too dramatic, and then you have to recognize that. Yeah,
he goes back and forth with himself.
I respected him so much in this movie, He is a few hair plugs away from being just a normal person, in my opinion. That hair has got to go, especially when it gets wet. When it gets wet, listen, shave it, get rid of it. It's time.
I couldn't believe how good it still looks for how old it is, like the Smeagol stuff.
I'm like,
I have a note that says, I got lost in the ocean that is his eyes.
Yeah, his baby blues.
The fuck Frank Sinatra. This is old blue eyes, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yes,
Smeagol's old blue eyes. And I like how when things start getting bad, Smeagol doesn't help. He just totally turns into like a sobbing mess to himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when they first get to Mordor and they see the march and all the guys are marching and Sam and Frodo are looking at ways to get in. Smeagol is just in the back, rocking back and forth, holding his head.
Yeah.
That's very relatable. Love it. I do have a proclamation that's not going to be popular. I don't like Sam.
Okay, let's hear some more before I go crazy.
I don't like, first of all, I don't like the Mr. Frodo stuff. It's condescending. I don't like it.
Okay.
I do respect that he brings seasoning with him. I like that.
Yeah. Come on, a little bit of home.
Genius.
They got a roast chicken.
It takes up no space. It weighs nothing. It's totally doesn't plague the journey at all. But how nice would it be if you do catch a grouse to fry that thing up over a fire and you get a little touch of the Shire?
I couldn't agree with you more. Like, if I was Frodo and I got a piece of seasoned chicken in Mordor, I'd be like, this is my guy. This is my brother, Sam.
It heartens your soul as well as your tummy. Like, it's a nice way to ground yourself in who you actually are while you go on this crazy adventure.
It's like soul food.
That.
It's soul food.
So what would you guys bring? I know exactly what I would bring. I would bring Jack Stack seasoning because you can put it on anything and it's delicious. What would you guys bring?
Gravy.
What's gravy? That's wet.
I bring an instant, like the packet of instant gravy instead of water.
But wouldn't that run out?
Well, everything runs out. Everything's finite in the world.
I could go back and forth from Mordor with a whole thing of Jack Stack seasoning.
Yeah, you're up and down the mountain 3 times. Yeah, still only half a bottle of seasoning in there.
Whereas you get gravy one time. I'm eating home cooked meals every evening.
Oh, maybe beef jerky.
Well, that's a whole different thing.
I know, but that would be clutch. Remember that tweet about that guy that was with Elon? And Elon, they were at like 1 a.m. and he's decided to decant another bottle of wine. And then Elon took it and said, Honey Badger drinks when he wants to.
Yeah, I do.
And then the guy said, I made a clutch move of ordering a pizza at 1 a.m. That's what the beef jerky would be. Like if we were like,
gambit.
Yeah, if the shit was really hitting the fan in Mordor and I just take a bag of fucking teriyaki beef jerky, like, here we go, boys. Let's just get this into us before we go through the gate. That's a clutch. That's clutch.
Or what if you like you've saved like several Hostess cupcakes and no one knew you had them, and then you're like right in the middle of some prey.
They're kind of warm because they were in your bag next to you.
But they're not smushed.
Yeah.
Somehow they're magically
not smushed. Okay, now we're talking.
And Smeagol wouldn't like that. He obviously doesn't like human Shire food.
Well, no, he wants raw fish. He's into sushi.
This brings me to my next point about Samwise being ignorant. When Smeagol got the rabbits, he's providing for the group, and Sam rips the rabbit from him and says, he'll get sick if he eats it that way. Smeagol doesn't know that stuff. Smeagol provided for the group, and there's Sam, like, oh, I have to cook them. Smeagol doesn't know you have to cook rabbit.
Smeagol was heartbroken.
And then he's making the stew, and he's still complaining about there's not enough meat on them. Well, what did you bring to the table besides a packet of fucking seasoning? I don't like Sam.
I think it's interesting that you're talking about Sam complaining when that is kind of your heart twin. Like
I complain, but I also rise above the complaining and help.
Okay.
Well, I think, you got to give Sam a chance to see the story through to the end. Maybe he's going to rise to the challenge,
Maybe. We'll never know unless the audience picks Return of the King.
Yeah.
We all know what's going to happen. We all know. I mean, this is the most softball pick there's going to be.
Well, you never know.
In case you guys were wondering, I would bring wine gums.
Oh, would you dole one out a day for yourself?
Because gonna take half the day to chew through it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's the movie has to be 3 hours to get through a fucking
They
Fort Wine
sound
gum.
terrible. This candy you talk about sounds
It's a
horrible.
jaw workout. Keep your jaw spry.
I don't know how to describe them. Yeah, it's
will
like
you guys
the hardest.
send me some for Christmas?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah,
I will.
Will
they
you're
pass
gonna hate
through
them.
customs?
Probably.
We're
Or
gonna
like
have to pay like
$75
$75 for because it's gonna be a heavy package.
Yeah, it's dense as a meteorite.
Yeah, they're dense. Yeah, like the plane's gonna be sagging in the back. I knew the second the URAC guy said, "Yeah, how come we can't have any meats?"
Mhm.
I knew that was gonna be a problem for me, and I'm gonna be saying it. So every time I saw,
so good.
yeah, every time that Melissa was eating something that wasn't meat, I would say that. Like, meh. And yeah, I knew it was a problem. Over under probably 30 times I said it over a 3-day period.
I really have such a heart for Mel, and I think that she is a revered woman,
Our strongest soldier.
our strongest soldier.
Okay, I respect that, but let's break it down. And so you could either have a partner that walks into a room while you're eating a piece of toast.
Yeah.
Just say hello and walk away. Or you could have a partner that sees you eating a piece of toast and go, man, how come we can't have any meats?
Yeah.
What gets the day flowing better?
Well, I need the second part to it is like when you do see her eating meat, are you now saying looks like meat's back on the menu?
That was me dipping my toe into the proverbial bath. That is, I've said, looks like meat's back on the menu 60 times compared to my 30. Yeah. It was a big week for me. She's going to be very relieved when this whole Lord of the Rings month is over, I'm sure.
Have you guys seen? There's an SNL sketch, and it's like an advisory commercial, and it's about women who love their husbands, but when their husbands become horny, they turn into little boys, and they talk in like a little boy voice, and are like dorks.
No, but that's funny.
That's what it reminds me of. It's like, oh, let's see. Like they can't see their naked wife, or they just kind of like turn into a big dork. Like it's that.
Are you implying that I see a boob and I'm like, oh,
100%? Yeah.
Well,
There's no way that you see your wife's breast and you don't make some kind of dork comment.
yeah, guilty as charged.
Yeah, guilty. Yeah, guilty.
Well, you just
yeah.
I mean, it's something. It's like seeing a puppy. So we don't have access to puppies all the day, but when we do see the puppy, we're like, oh, come here. Yeah, look, and so that's it's fine.
Yeah, that's better than not saying anything at all.
Exactly. If you took your shirt off and walked by Nick and he didn't say anything, you'd be like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
but he's not dorky.
Oh, I call him Joe Cool. I forgot.
Yeah.
Joe Cool, the camel smoking. He's so
That's
cool.
what we call him.
Yeah, Mr. Joe Cool. I love that he's catching strays. He's not even part of this episode at all.
He's like, what did I do?
Right now, he's got like a pain in the stomach for no reason. He's like, what's going on? I would get so much done if I had a dragon.
Oh man!
You're
talking about what the ring wraiths ride on?
Yeah, the Nazgul, and they're going with the dragon. Just that's the ultimate mode of transportation.
Yeah, I'm surprised I don't know what those are called actually.
And here's the other thing: they should have found them. They're in the swamp area. These flying over. You would think that they had some kind of heat-seeking vision.
You would think.
Alas,
but there's different gases, Cate, coming from that dead marsh. All sorts of gases interfering in the radar.
Oh, I bet they get real high, and that's why Frodo fell into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Is he was like looking and inhaling that gas. And
I called Smeagol a river goblin, and Scott got mad that he's not a river goblin. Like, well, he takes him to a big bog that only he knows the way through.
He likes to be around the water. I think Scott was being harsh on you because he lived in a cave with like a lake inside the cave. He's a river goblin.
Every third scene, he's smacking a fish off a rock. He is a river goblin. And Scott's like, no, it's called the Death Marsh. I'm like, that is a bog.
Yeah.
He said Sam exclaims, "He led us to a bog." The very first time that he's going through.
Uh-huh.
So he's a river goblin.
Yeah, no, I
opinion.
agree with you on this one.
Yeah, thank you.
Surprising.
I appreciate this. We brought this topic to the 37 Spanish Angels, and it turned into 3 days of just discussion of this movie. I've created a monster with it, and it turned into a lot of memes and pictures where we photoshopped this one guy named Jody. He was in Jamaica, and he was on a zip line, and he fell off the zip line into the water, and he's like in his late 40s. So picture that image of a 40-year-old man from North
Graceful.
Carolina in Jamaica falling off a zip line. So
He's all red.
So we came up with an image of the Helm's Deep explosion, and we put Jody's flailing body from the zip line into that picture.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like he's flying from the Helm's Deep. It was great. It was just a good. If you were a Lord of the Rings fan, it was a good time to be in a group chat with 37 brothers.
Spanish Angels.
They were Spanish Angels, and lots of who's who. And Scott wants to be Boromir, which was great self-reflection, because he said, "I know that I would be there for the boys, but I know the power of the ring would make me snap and try to turn against people."
Definitely.
For sure.
Yep. That's wise.
Listen, I respect anytime someone can say that about themselves.
Yeah, because I come in hot. I'm like, well, I'm clearly Gandalf the White, in fact, not even gray. Like, I'm upgraded Gandalf right from the start.
Did you guys see my name?
Gandalf.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does it mean?
Because I'm playing golf.
Oh, because you're playing golf.
Yeah. So
Think how good he would be at golf. They would just always be holes in one.
Yep.
He would use a staff as a club for every hole.
That's what I was thinking too.
Exactly.
Our names for this episode are Gandalf. Nate is the Pride of Gondor, and I'm Mr. W. Tongue.
Yeah, Mr. W. Tongue.
I enjoyed the whole Grima Wormtongue character.
Oh, he's great. He's so greasy. Oh, one of the greasiest guys I ever seen.
And I do
the shampoo.
Oh well, I think they all need a little shampoo except for the elves. The elves look.
That's a really good point. The elves all have really well conditioned hair, and all the men have greasy hair.
They're using Pantene Pro V.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think the elves have dry shampoo. And I think they're
dry.
Okay, yeah,
that makes
sense.
But they can't wash it every day.
Elvish. You know, it's like magic dust that they put in their hair.
Yeah, exactly. It's magical. Use this magical dust elixir.
Exactly.
I also discovered a great business idea regarding, I'm sure it probably exists, but I didn't Google it. What about weed strains named after locations and characters of the Lord of the Rings?
There is 100% exists already, and people have like named weed after the different kinds of pipe weed that are in the Lord of the Rings for sure.
Have you tried any of those, Nate?
Puffing on the Gimli.
I would if I still smoked green weed.
Oh, you're just a vapor.
Yeah, I just smoke the vapors now. But if I went to the weed store and you were like, you can order some long bottom leaf, I'd probably order up a little bit of long bottom leaf.
Oh, it would totally trick me too. Like if someone's like, we got the new strain of Nazgul, and I'm like, okay, let's do that.
Helm's Deep.
Another thing I didn't like about Sam talking about potatoes in his stew, and he very condescendingly says potatoes. Like, how does a river goblin know what a potato is?
Sam is too mean to Gollum.
Very mean to Gollum.
But
very.
He's also right. Like, he's right to be suspicious of this little river goblin. The river goblin is up to no good at all times.
Because
just nothing
we
but
also
help.
see that. We also see that Smeagol/Gollum, there's an internal struggle within them. Like, I think it's good. We got Frodo that's Smeagol. Which one wants to be helpful? Smeagol?
Yeah, Smeagol's the good guy.
Well,
ish.
Yeah.
Everybody has a Smeagol Gollum complex. And sometimes you gotta be reminded that you in fact are a Smeagol, and you're not a Gollum. And when someone recognizes the Smeagol inside of you, you kind of feel better about yourself and go back to being that good person.
Yeah, and it's really that's a moving moment in the movie when he's like, "Your name's Smeagol, wasn't it?" He's like, "Oh my god, that was my name."
Yeah, and I think that's a good lesson in life. I think we should all take one thing from this movie is that look for your inner Smeagol.
Yeah.
No matter how many Sams are tearing you down, build yourself back up knowing that you are in fact a Smeagol and not a Gollum, no matter what they say to you.
Well, I like this idea too, is that we all have moments where we're Gollum, but we want our Smeagol to be stronger and be the driver of the bus, not.
Oh, no. Yeah, we need a T-shirt like this.
It's Smeagol driving the bus, and it says, "Let your inner Smeagol drive your bus."
Like,
that'll sell dozens.
Or like, I'm Gollum, but you're drinking coffee, and you become a Smeagol. Like, don't talk to me till I've had my coffee.
Yeah.
But we'll work the Smeagol Gollum aspect into it.
Okay, yeah. Don't talk to me till I've touched my ring.
Sure.
And then it says the ring is coffee.
The king,
and it's a coffee ring
ran on a table. Yeah, I like that. That's good. See, that's going to solve some. Okay. That's going to fly off the shelves. King Theoden, he looked so sick. He was a sick. Him and the kid from Mr. Bean on the airplane are the two sickest people in cinematic history. Yeah, it's a good callback.
Yeah, he looks
that kid's
rough.
Still. Yeah.
I just can't get over his skin. That's how you can tell if someone is dying. Because I know this, is you could tell by their skin, and that man was dying. Yeah. That is not a healthy skin moment.
No.
If
he needs some moisturizer and some intravenous fluids.
If I ever woke up and my eyes were milky white, I'd be like, all right, this is my last day. I'm ordering the biggest poutine I can find. And I'm eating that. And
I'm just watching all of the Costco boys the rest of the day. Until my death.
I'm having milky eye day. So I'm just going to, That's how you know you're dying, is when your eyes are
Well, isn't that just cataracts as well? Like,
I don't know. I hope to never find out. The contrast of, I don't know if this is done on purpose, but Grimma's hair being so black and greasy, and the contrast of the white eyes from the guy he's talking to was so disgusting.
Yeah, it's a very disgusting pair. But then it's real good graphics when they make him younger. It's like, damn, look how younger he looks.
Yeah, and he still is like older, right? He's probably in his 50s.
He probably in his 60s, yeah.
Yeah, but he looks really good, and his eyes look so pretty. And I would be so angry and irritated and scared if I was his daughter, where you're having this weirdo, black-haired, greasy boy trying to tell you your business about your father.
It's disgusting.
And that he was going to, have sex with her. Ugh.
Oh, the blonde hair that she was into Aragon. Aragon, he slayed. What did he slayed more puss than orcs?
Okay.
Well,
there's a different way to say that. There's
but that's the funniest way to say it. Of course, I could have said he had many romantic partners along the Shire in his journey. But what's funnier? This is a comedy podcast.
Okay.
He had more romantic conquerors than orc conquerors.
There you go. Sure.
The women loved Aragon.
Oh, he's 85 years old.
And Aragon's 85?
Yeah.
But his heart belongs to Arwen, right?
Of course. Yeah, he would never betray her.
Yeah, so the blonde one's barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
Wait, Aragon is 85?
Mm-hmm.
He looks good.
Why does he look like that?
Because, of course, he's one of the Dunedain.
Yeah, Cate, he's a Dunedain.
Those blessed with long life.
Come on, Cate.
From the Numenors, right? The
Dunedains and the Numenors, Cate. Come on, it's fucking right there. What do you want them to spell it out for you?
They live extra long. They live extra long time.
I want to reiterate again that the elves redeemed themselves. They came back hard at the Helm's Deep battle, which was just a great battle overall.
Bro, imagine seeing that in the theater. It was so fucking cool.
Which part? I'm sorry. I got caught up in air. Oh, yeah.
I remember that was a time. Eating my popcorn, having just a day.
I should have been into this movie when it came out during the theaters.
I saw it in the theater, and I remember being so excited for the next one, and I would go every year to see them because I was just so looking forward to it.
It was yearly, right? There wasn't.
It was every December,
every Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, like a little present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I imagine they filmed all 3 movies at the same time, right?
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
basically the first time anyone's ever done that. So and it'll probably never happen again. Like somehow he pulled it off where he convinced them to let him film all 3 movies at once. They filmed for like 16 months straight. Like,
Damn.
Scott also told me that tell him when I'm at the scene where Aragorn kicks the helmet, and I'm like, okay. And I'm on the treadmill. I'm like, okay, Aragorn just kicked the helmet. He's like, yeah, he broke his toe.
yeah.
And he had to film the rest of the movie with a broken toe.
Yeah, I'm kind
I
of
was
mad.
like, really?
I'm kind of mad that he stole that opportunity from me, because it's one of the Lord of the Rings fans' greatest moments is when they get to tell their friends that Aragorn broke his toe when he kicked that helmet, and that's why he yelled so convincingly.
Yeah, but he told me like on Monday, he told me, tell me when you get to the part. I'm like, I'm not watching the movie till Wednesday. He's like, I know. And
Yeah, he got out in front. He wanted to be the friend that got to say it, and he won.
In my head, I'm thinking, okay, when I'm watching this 3-hour movie, I'm like, this part's going to pay attention because this part's going to really be like a major plot line.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, he kicked the helmet. What? I'm like, okay, he's just mad that he's dead.
Hobbits are dead.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, he's upset. I'm like, why though? And then I said to Scott, I'm at the party. He's like, yeah, he broke his toe. I'm like, Viggo Mortensen. He's like, yeah, he broke his toe.
And he goes to his knees. And he does such a good job.
Yeah, he really uses that's a fucking pro, right?
Yes.
That's a pro.
Can we talk about how funny Gimli was? He had a lot of
some lines.
Comedic parts in this movie.
The whole thing about throwing him, that was very good.
Mm-hmm.
Spilling the ale on himself while they're having a big serious conversation. Yep. 2 shorts at the Helm's Deep. Like, we could have picked a better spot. That was very funny. Because all you see is his little head not clearing. That I felt like that would probably be me. And falling in the bog, and the chainmail scene was so excellent. A lot of good humor from Gimli.
How tall are they?
I think he's 6'2", and the other ones are like normal height.
Who's 6'2"?
Gimli?
Gimli, John Rhys-Davies.
No,
I know,
movie.
but I mean, like in the movie, how tall is Gimli?
Oh, like 4 feet tall. Because hobbits are like 3'6", 3'7", 3'8", something like that.
Gimli is portrayed as being 4'6" tall.
Yeah, because Merry and Pip had a debate about who was taller, and they were like 3'7" was because he drank the water.
Oh,
or something.
You might have watched it. I think that's in the extended cut, Brent. You might have watched the extended cut. Yeah.
I did, because it was 3 hours and 48 minutes.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah. It was a day. Like, it was a whole day of just watching this movie. The only time I really turned it off because I was upset was when they were beating up Smeagol. That really bothered me. They put a bag over his head. He doesn't want that.
Oh, when they find him in the pond.
Yeah. Faramir or whatever. Yeah. That's who Earp said that Scott was Faramir. And I was like, yeah.
He fucking wishes.
Yeah, but Scott wanted to be Boromir. I likened Scott to the unruly horse.
I think Scott is Denethor. Oh, he's going to be so mad I said that. Ooh,
Denethor?
He's going to be mad I said that.
I'll text him right now.
What is it?
Well, that's Boromir and Faramir's father.
Oh, God.
What's his name?
Say Nate says you eat tomatoes like Denethor.
Oh my
Denethor?
God. Got him. Yeah.
Got him. Got his ass.
I likened him to the cranky horse that was freaking out in the burn that Aragorn had to calm down.
Yeah. I love that scene.
I said, the horse is you're cranky when school and work is too much, and Aragorn is just a big fucked up dinner that you see at the meal with to calm you down.
Did you know that John Rhys-Davies did the Treebeard voice as well?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he does such a good job. I was really listening this go through to him doing the voice part, and he makes so many funny fucking noises like
the trees were when this movie first came out. I remember it being on the movie network. It was a cable package I had, and I remember it was on. And I walked by the TV and I saw the trees walking. I'm like, see, this is why I'll never watch these movies. But it makes sense now that I watch them.
It's the coolest part of it.
It's so good.
Yeah. It is very good, and I do
I
want to
love
walk
when they
and
get
treat.
angry. They're like, "No, we're not going to engage. We are beyond the what's going on." And then they just see that their friends are being killed, and then it makes it personal for them. And then they go, "Ham, ham!"
Mm-hmm.
On what's the place? What's the where?
Isengard.
What are the
Isengard,
Isengard?
yeah, and I liked how Mary tricked the tree into going that direction.
Very smart.
That was smart. I liked how all three factions of the Fellowship played a role, and I like how Mary and Pip were just along for the ride in the first movie, and then they became actual like
Very
contributors
important.
in this. Yeah, very
if
important.
If those
in the second
ants
movie.
didn't get involved, who knows what would have happened?
I also don't like that Grima always was touching his mouth with a napkin. That's how you know you stay away from somebody when they're always when they always have a handkerchief out dabbing their faces.
Yeah, like they got like, the handkerchiefs like hooked on the pointer finger just for dabbing purposes.
Because their face is leaking all the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's how you know someone's sick.
It's gross.
That's probably how COVID-19 started.
It is from Grima Wormtongue.
Well, just like haphazard napkin moves and
handkerchief
stuff.
Work.
I got a lot of good handkerchief acting.
Do we have any more notes?
Nope. I love this movie. I love every part of it.
I also love this movie, and I'm excited for the audience pick of Return of the King.
Well, excellent. Would you guys want to do a quiz, perchance?
I sure hell do.
Love to do a Lord of the Rings 2 Towers quiz.
Well, we got a Lord of the Rings, the 8 questions quiz.
Ooh.
Very creative. I like it.
Okay. Yeah?
No, Scott said that he wouldn't know that. Nate wouldn't know that he eats tomatoes that way. And he said, but I will say something Denethor would, and that's let me help you cheat on the quiz. I don't know what
you better not.
Yeah, but Scott is going to be tickled pink with how many mentions he's gotten during this episode.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be very happy with it.
Well, as long as Scott is happy.
Well, you know what? I bring the boom
Scott.
And the happiness to my friends. What's the point of enjoying movies if you can't enjoy them with your loved ones?
There's a reason Friends comes before Movie Club.
That's right. There you go.
Okay, we're gonna start, and Brent will go first. Number 1.
You said that like Grima.
Brent will go first.
Yes.
Brent will go first. Okay, number 1. Finish Gandalf's line. I am the servant of the flame. I am the wielder of the flame of... And then your answers are Andor, Undon, Amon-Hen, Ravena.
C.
I can't remember if it's Andor or Udon. I'm going to say Udon.
I'm on the board. It was Andor.
Damn it. Fuck, I should have
Udon's a noodle.
I am the servant of the flame. I am the wielder of the flame of Andor.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff.
Should have trusted my instincts.
Number 2. A bog is a wetland with wet, spongy ground that's poorly drained and acidic, where dead plant matter accumulates. Bogs are one of the... How many types of wetlands? How many types of wetlands are there? 4, 6, 8, or 12?
Ooh.
I'm going to say 6 wetlands.
Hey, we got your bogs and your marshes. Swamps.
Yeah.
Bog, marshes, swamps. I'm stumped at bog, marshes, swamps, and I'm going to say 6. I think I'm missing 3.
I'm again winning.
Oh my God.
4.
Wow.
Oh, I should. Why did I?
You're only missing one, I guess.
Fuck. What's the one? Bog, marsh, swamp, and
I don't know.
Goo. General Goo.
Got goo. I got into my own head.
Number 3. Peter Jackson had an orc modeled after this person after a disagreement. Kiefer Sutherland, Harvey Weinstein, Scott Rudin, Jerry Bruckheimer.
That's the ultimate insult. I'm going to say Scott Rudin.
Okay.
Well, I know for a fact that Peter Jackson was extremely upset at Miramax executive and disgusting pig Harvey Weinstein, and so he made a disgusting orc looking like Harvey Weinstein.
That is correct. Harvey Weinstein.
I thought that was too on the nose. He's got bone cancer too, I read.
Good.
Yeah, good. I feel bad for the cancer.
He's rotting from the inside out.
Yeah, like that's not even. They should do radiation to kill the Harvey Weinstein, not the cancer. That's my opinion. Allies.
Boom.
Yep.
Boom. All right, Nate. Number 4. Do all the riders of Rohan have spears? Yes or no?
I'm going to say no.
Question is, do all the riders of Rohan have spears?
Yes.
I'm going to say yes.
Brent is correct. All the riders of Rohan have spears.
Gone forever.
If I know one thing, it's militaries have strict uniform codes.
Yeah,
I think
that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
And that was a tight military unit.
And all those North Korean soldiers, they all marched at the same time.
Mhm.
Yeah. The same as the Rohans.
So Brent has 1, Nate has 1, Cate has 2.
Correct.
Okay.
And it's back to Nate. What color eyes does Treebeard have?
Brent's
Gold?
turn.
Oh. Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he's odd. He's odd number.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not
What
odd.
color? No, you're the odd number question.
You're the odd one.
Okay.
What color eyes does Treebeard have? Gold, brown, blue, or green?
Mr. Treebeard, I would have to say he has gold eyes.
I'm going to say green.
Brent is now tied with Cate. It is gold eyes.
Gone forever.
Wow. Golden eye.
Golden eyes. They had to like it had to be contrast the green of the so they don't get washed out.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Okay, now it's Nate. The term ent is derived from this Old English word.
Ooh.
Tree, shepherd, tall, giant.
Shepherd.
I'm going to say giant.
He's on a roll. Brent is correct. It is giant.
Gone forever.
Yeah, the ants. Yeah, like I think you guys misunderstood how much I was into this movie.
Yeah, I think so.
This dominated my week of conversation with people, and I know the ants are the trees, and they're big, so giants.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good logic.
Yeah.
I can't deny it.
Yeah.
So now we're back to Brent. Here we go. Number 7. In which direction are the dead marshes from Mount Doom? North, south, east, or west?
They go south.
East.
The correct answer is west. The dead marshes
Ooh.
are west from Mount Doom. Okay, so I have 3, Brent has 3, and Nate has 1.
You're out, Nate.
I'm
Just
out.
you, me, and Cate. Yeah.
And there you have our last question.
Potatoes. Yeah.
Okay, number 8. How did Tolkien find the inspiration for Mordor?
Well pronounced, Cate. Well pronounced.
Mordor. Thank you. On a Mediterranean cruise, in a geography book at Oxford, from his experience in the trenches of World War I, or discussions with C.S. Lewis?
Ooh, it could be either one of those last two. I'm going to say those trenches really fucked him up. I'm going to say trench warfare.
I'm also going to say trench warfare.
We have a winner,
Oh,
and it is me.
Wow.
Because Tolkien found the inspiration for Mordor when he was on a Mediterranean cruise and saw a volcano on the Mediterranean cruise.
did they really? Did they have cruises back then?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Cate.
Well
Thanks.
done, Cate.
Thanks. So who won it last week? Nate?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think these are hard. I
Yeah,
think
you did a
these
great
movies
job.
are hard. Thank you. Wait, I know what we should do.
What's that?
I think we should give out some gold medals.
Oh, can we do bronze medals too?
Well, I'm not doing it unless we give out silver, so
Bam.
Then it's settled.
well, it's settled.
Bronze medals. Who'd you guys give your bronze medals to?
Again, this is ridiculous. How do you give your medals?
Yeah, it's very hard.
There's I know who's getting one, but the other ones are tough. Like one's easy and everything else is hard.
I can't find the guy's name.
I'll
You know what?
start.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
Okay. No, I was gonna give. I have to find his name. Whoever Wormtongue is getting my bronze because he's
Brad
so
Dourif.
disgusting.
Yeah, that was my bronze as well, Mr. Brad Dourif.
Well, Brad Dourif is disgusting, and he did a great job.
And he looks, I see a picture of him. He looks like a totally normal guy. He looks like a nice young man who's 70 something.
He's from West Virginia, which is crazy. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm going to give my bronze to, you know what? I'm going with you guys. I agree. He did a great job. I'm going Brad Dourif. That's a turkey. That's his Taylor sister.
Yeah.
Cerberus Hydra.
We haven't had one of those in a while.
Yeah. It's been a bit.
But
How about silvers?
I'm going to give it to Ian McKellen as Gandalf the White, because his presentation as Gandalf changed, and that is a real actor.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he gets my silver this week.
He's much more serious when he's the white. Because the gray, he's smiling. He's got fireworks. This white Gandalf doesn't know about fireworks and smiling.
No, he's not puffing on that Toby.
No.
No.
My silver medal is going to Mr. Viggo Mortensen, who plays Aragorn. Really brought it this movie. I enjoyed him. He was more focused, or he was more of a focus in this movie. For some reason, I thought Viggo Mortensen was from Birmingham in England or some place in the United Kingdom, but he's not. He's from the United States, which is crazy. He was like born in New York, which makes him an even better actor, in my opinion. Because a little teaser here it's my choice this week for the movie, and I was going to pick The Green Book, starring Viggo Mortensen, which would have been a 4 Viggo movie month. And I just couldn't bring myself to do a Viggo Mortensen movie month, but shout out to Viggo.
He has a delicious button on his chin.
Just a little button on his chin.
I want to kiss it.
He was excellent in The Green Book, and to contrast the character he plays in that movie to this one, shows you how good of an actor he is. He gets the silver.
I'm going to give mine to Milky Eyes himself, Theoden Bernard Hill. He's got to do some Milky Eye work. He's got to do some My Son Just Died work. And he's got to do,
My boy!
What can a man do in the face of such unrelenting hate work? And he does it all.
A man should never have to bury their children.
Mm-hmm. It's real
I
sad.
He says.
Yeah, it's a really sad part.
I'm going to give my gold to Andy Serkis as Gollum.
Mm-hmm.
He did a lot of all kinds of acting, motion capture, voice acting, like so much physicality.
He was in a little green suit, crouched around that set, grabbing people by the collar and scooting around. He obviously gets my gold medal. Like what a he should have been nominated for Best Actor for this performance.
For sure.
Legitimately, because he's doing everything. He's doing it all. What a guy.
I hate to break up the love fest and the Taylor sister, but my gold medal is going to Smeagol. The character of Smeagol.
Okay.
Not Andy Serkis.
Okay, just
Okay.
Smeagol.
That's funny.
Also true.
I rate your final medal a 10 out of 10. Would you guys like to give this movie a rating?
Yes.
For sure.
Would love to.
Well, let's do it. The script for this movie, based on one of the most beloved novels of all time, The Two Towers, The Lord of the Rings. What did you guys think of the script for this movie?
I think I'm going to give it, I don't know. I'm going to give it either a 10 or a 9.5. I'll wait until you guys give yours. Because for a little bit I felt like it was slightly more boring, but I know it was like necessary to move the narrative along of the entire trilogy.
I don't disagree. This is out of the three, this is the most quote unquote boring one out of the three. It's not
obviously
boring,
it's not
but
boring,
yeah,
right?
But it's more boring than the other two to me. So I don't necessarily disagree at all. But I'm just going to give it a 10. I just think it's.
Then I'll give it a 10.
Yeah.
I give this script a 10, and I do have a funny story that I was waiting for the script part. I mentioned in the Spanish Angels that I had no idea that Smeagol, when he was saying precious, I didn't know he was talking about the ring. And I just thought
what did you think he was talking about?
Well, that's what everyone said. They made fun of me. They mocked me. And I said, I thought that was just his greeting for people.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, man? Or, hey, bud.
He does he's like, what's Tater's precious? He like calls Sam precious. Like, yeah.
So I said that, and everyone made fun of me. They said, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry that I fucking didn't know the history of a River Goblin's dialect. And they said, well, they were books, Brent. I'm like, books? I'm like, who fucking read that? And they all said, oh, we read this in like elementary and stuff. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm sure you did. I was fucking reading Mice to Center Ice in grade fucking 4, and you guys are reading The Two Towers? I don't think so. You guys are just trying to be on your high horse. But it still gets a 10.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't read this in elementary school. I
didn't
read
this
in high school.
High school, yeah.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, I was reading Mice to Center Ice, and you guys are fucking on Infinite Jest. Way with you.
Good reference, Brent.
Thank you.
I tried to read that. I didn't.
Boring. Fucking tennis. Yeah. Kill me. The art direction for this movie. What do you guys think of the art direction? The sets, the props, the costume. One of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen in my life.
Blue Eyes Smeagol, the horrible looking stew that lady made for Aragorn. The black hair from Grima, the Gandalf the White, the Nazgul big black dragons. It has it all. The bogs, Mordor, Helm's Deep, explosions, orcs, 10.
10,
obviously.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's even better than the first one.
And it holds up. It
looks so good.
As a person who just seen it for the first time after 20 years after its release, more than 20 years, it still looks good.
Yeah. And like I really was impressed with, because Andy Serkis was on set acting with them, and like it's so cool when Gollum like grabs them and their jacket like looks like someone's grabbing it. It just looks so fucking cool.
Well, I think you guys are Gollum people. I'm a Smeagol guy.
Yeah, sure.
That says a lot about you guys.
I guess it does.
Yeah, I see the good.
The music for
you
this
guys
movie.
Are judging people on face value.
The music for this movie. You know, like there's one part and it's like dun 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 dun. Da, 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 da.
I feel this would have not Guns N' Roses would have been great in this movie.
Which one? Civil War? November Rain? What are we talking about here?
November Rain.
You Could Be Mine. November Rain starting when the battle starts.
When the rain started?
That blue that Peter Jackson used with the rain, November Rain. But I was jacked during the whole battle. There's music nonstop in this movie for like 3 hours. It's just music. So 10.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's a fucking 10. It's so fucking good. It's been stuck in my head all week.
I agree. It's a 10.
What band did I pick the first? Oh, Metallica.
Yeah, Metallica.
10. Yeah, it's a 10.
The theme for this movie. This is a epic high fantasy adventure. It's got to be epic. It's got to be fantasy, and it's got to be an adventure. What kind of talk about an adventure? You get kidnapped by orcs and then run into a forest and a talking tree picks you up and then you go to a tree war? That's just one part of this movie. This gets a 10.
That's the third story in this movie.
Yeah, that's a 10.
That's a 10. It's a 10.
I'll give it a 10 too.
Do you not want to?
No, I was thinking that we were doing the Brovember.
That's next.
Yeah. I'll give it a 10 for its own. Yes, it's a 10.
Okay. And now let's do the Brovember part. This is movies about helping out your bros and taking care of your bros and worrying about your bros. Listen, Gimli literally hugs Aragorn when he comes back after he thought he was dead. He gives him like the way a little kid hugs his dad, right around the waist, just nuzzling his little bearded face into his stomach. Yeah, that's 10 for me. That's bros right there.
Oh. I'm not going to be able to give it a 10 because I think that there was less. The Fellowship is broken up.
Yeah, the Fellowship is broken.
There are separate storylines. I get the argument. I'm going to give it a 9.
The Fellowship did break up, but the fact that the Fellowship is still able to work together as a cohesive unit without communication shows the true power of bros, which gives it a 10.
Wow. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's get a total score.
I'm sorry, guys.
You don't have to apologize at all.
Sorry, guys.
You just have to be honest and true if this movie teaches us anything.
That's true.
This movie gets a 49.6. A 49.6. What a film. What a series. What a movie.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off got a... Oh, no. Never mind. Nope.
I was going to say, Jesus Christ, no way.
No. Silence of the Lambs got a 49.5.
I could have used November Rain, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, truly.
I guess now is the part of the show where Brent tells us what we're going to watch next week.
I mean, it would make sense to pick Return of the King, but we're going to say we're going to end the month with Return of the King with the audience pick, because I know for a fact that's what's going to be picked. I feel like it's time. It's time we bite the bullet and do it. We're talking about bros helping bros. And one of my favorite bros helping bros movies is the 2002 film starring friend of the program, Paul Spence, Fubar. We're doing it. We are going to do it. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love the characters.
I understand it.
You will.
It's very Canadian.
It'll be Festus coded.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't confuse you. It is a true story of bros rising above, helping
story?
each other. No,
it's a fake documentary.
No. It's a mockumentary.
Okay.
We were going to do it during documentary month, but I feel like now it is time, and it's very funny that this movie is going against the trilogy of Lord of the Rings.
It's really funny, like genuinely.
So that I was between that and the Green Book, but I couldn't do a 4 Viggo month, and the fact that Paul's movie has to go against Lord of the Rings trilogy is very, very funny to me. Mm-hmm. And we'll enjoy that next week.
And it's only an hour and 19 minutes.
Oh, yeah. It's in and out.
You're going to get a real look into the place that I grew up, Cate. You're going to learn a lot about where I'm from.
Is it from Edmonton? Is it Edmonton?
Yeah, it's Alberta movie.
Alberta. Oh. I'm excited. I hope you can watch it. I'm sure I can.
I'm very interested to see Cate's reaction to this film.
Well, I'm excited to watch it. In the smoking pits of high schools and on the tailgates of pickup trucks and stadium parking lots across North America, there exists a breed of long-haired culture rebels known as headbangers.
Yeah. The actual plot of this movie will make you go like, not what you expect.
Well, I'm excited to watch it.
And that means that's all that's left to do is say goodnight, Smeagol.
Good night, Cate.
Good night, Precious.
As it stands, plan B is just to keep on giving her.
What exactly is that?
Give her. You go out and you give her. Like you work hard. That's what.
Is that a plan?
Yeah, that's a plan right there.
We used to party a lot, but not so much anymore. So whenever we do get together, it's fucking awesome.
can't fucking babysit my fucking giant nut all day. You know, just fucking sit there and watch it and hope it doesn't fucking grow.
You could die. Do you understand? You could die.
How come we can't have any meats?